Good morning. So I had a conversation with someone yesterday. They said, I see your weight, like thinking about joining Fruci Fit, and I like the session sound of it, but I see you cover a lot around menopause, but I'm actually way past that. So it's probably not right for me. And the one thing I said was, yes, we work with people during menopause, which is arguably a very long transition, if you look at the definitions, and post-menopause as well. And one thing I said was that actually the research and what we recommend is fairly similar, aside from a few things. Maybe the symptoms in themselves are very individual, as we know. But if you look at what the research shows in terms of the things that we can do staying in our lane as coaches, personal trainers, nutritionists, what we can do is look at what the research shows. And that's number one, how consistent can we be to creating a calorie deficit if it's around fat loss? Number two, how consistent can we be around our protein intake? Because we know that as we age, menopause aside, muscle loss is a big risk factor in the quality of our life. So actually, if we can be consistent with our protein intake and getting sufficient protein, that's going to help in terms of maintaining muscle, but potentially building muscle if you're new to number three, resistance exercise, which we know has such a beneficial effect. Not to mention the cardiovascular style of exercise that we do as well. We know from research that obviously heart health is really important, especially around hormonal changes as well, and as we get older. So working the muscle, aka the heart, is really important as well. So if you look at these four things, how can we be more consistent to these four things? And that's the exact thing that we do. And with resistance exercise, what I love about that the most is even if you've got joint issues, even if you're worried about bone density, there's always something you can do. And what I love at the moment actually is we've been seeing more and more of this, just routine bone scans, bone density scans. I've been working with people for years, like back say 2008, if someone said, oh yeah, I had a bone density scan, I'd be like, what, really? That's so cool. Now it's like people quite routinely say, oh yeah, I've been sent for a scan on my day, I've got osteopenia. Like the awareness is so much more, and it's because it's a preventative thing, right? If they can look at, you've got osteopenia, which is the precursor to osteoporosis, they know, right, we need to do something around our bone health. We can look at the nutritional protocols, calcium, protein, vitamin D, etc. We can look at what we can do, resistance style, exercise. But I've got a bad back as well. Okay, stay upright. Let's do some pulls, let's do some rows, let's do some bicep work, let's do some shoulder pressing. Let's focus on what you can do. And this is the key part in all of this, focusing on what you can do and being consistent to that. Anyway, I hope that helps. I wanted to share that, because what if other people were thinking the same thing? Anyway, have an awesome Monday, and I'll see you soon.